As a Pokemon YouTuber, I have had more than my fair share of journeys throughout the years of all the different regions in the Pokemon world. But one region has more to explore than ever before, and that's the Paldea region in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I thought long and hard about which game I wanted to play for my first playthrough here on the channel with all of you, and finally decided that this is the one that I wanted to go with. But you didn't think that it'd just be a normal one, did ya? We're about to take a journey through the wonderful world of Pokemon with an emphasis on the wonder. What if the only Pokemon I can use are Pokemon I have zero control over? Welcome to my Pokemon Scarlet Wonderlocke. I guess they call it surprise trade now, but Wonderlocke just has a better ring to it. Here are the rules. Rule number 1, I get a new encounter at every new area and Pokemon Center because Scarlet and Violet is weird and there's a lot more open areas. It's harder to kind of differentiate the encounter table than in previous Pokemon games. So this is how we do it here. Rule number 2, that encounter must immediately be traded away through the Wonder Trade system. Rule number 3, whatever Pokemon is traded to me must be legit, real, not hacked, and at a reasonable level for where I am currently at in the game. And rule number 4, who could forget the best part of any Nuzlocke? If any of my Pokemon faint, they are lost forever, banished to the Shadow Realm. Can I really do this? I guess we'll have to find out. Come join me in my first ever NintenDomenic Pokemon playthrough, Pokemon Scarlet Wonderlocke. The journey begins. I enroll at a school named after a fruit and see a tour of the school and get told about all of the fun times I'm about to have and all the new classes I'm gonna get to take, but who cares about any of that when we live in the world of Pokemon? Who cares about homework when I could be battling? But education is important, so I'm gonna go. Also, I just realized how funny it is how centered this game is around school, and we spend not even like 10 minutes in there. We are chained and bound to these school uniforms, and for what if I'm not even on school property? Like, classes are entirely optional. What kind of school is this? But we get our title card for the game and watch a giant flying lizard monster come out of Arceus knows where, soar across Paldea, and eventually crash out due to hunger pains. We've all been there, girl. It's okay. Hey, do you mind? I'm doing an intro. Oh, hey, that's me. Mom, I'm ready for my first day of training school. Is that a rat? Oh, no, it's just my mom's pet squirrel. False alarm. We then get graced by the presence of our school's director, Mr. Clavel, who I totally did not think was the villain the first time I played this game. And my mom makes him a cuppa while I put on this dumb hat. You know, in my high school, hats weren't allowed, and I kinda wish that this was one of those schools. But more importantly, Clavel brought the starter Pokemon for me to choose from, only these are not actually my starter Pokemon because this is a Wonderlocke, so RIP. So you're telling me I just have to babysit these Pokemon and I can't even keep them? Well, that is the name of the game. Just know if I was allowed to pick any of you, you're totally my favorite, so don't tell the others. I'm forced to walk down this path until I suddenly remember, oh yeah, I can run, and make my way to the house down the road, which belongs to one of my rivals in this game, Nemona. A battle-crazed champion rank girl who probably drinks way too much soda but has a gorgeous green streak in her hair. I pick a starter, that's not mine, beat Nemona in a battle, and make my way out to Poco Path, where I get my first encounter. Yeah, never mind. When all of a sudden I hear this agitating and grating voice coming from the beach down below and see that big lizard from before screaming at some Houndour. I casually fall off the cliff to go investigate and give my pocket sandwich to the lizard. It's okay, buddy. You're not you when you're hungry. Aw, I'm gonna call you Chewy. I don't know what was in that sandwich, but Chewy goes Super Saiyan, which is a little bit terrifying, and runs off into a nearby cave. I follow him because he now owes me money, and we get attacked by a group of Houndour led by a Houndoom. But before me and my Quaxly, that's not mine, get eaten, Chewy swooped in and carried us to safety. Thanks, buddy. I'll remember this and take some money off of your debt. Are you kidding? I take my excitable friend and starving lizard to the nearby lighthouse and run into Arvin, the son of Professor Sada, who has a lot of mommy issues. It turns out that Arvin knows Chewy and says its name is Koraidon and that it isn't in its battle form right now. Arvin challenges me to another battle that doesn't matter because I don't have any official Pokemon yet, and we beat him, get Koraidon's Pokeball, and move on with our lives. I sprint to the nearest Pokemon Center at Los Platos because it is here that we finally get access to surprise trading and the opportunity to finally get some official team members. That's right, we can finally get this Wonderlocke started. We're finally here. We're finally at the moment. What are we going to get? I trade away my starter Pokemon Quaxly for our very first team member, and we get a Trapinch, which I am so happy about. This is such a solid Pokemon, especially for the early game, and once it evolves into a ground dragon type, forget about it. The only thing is that it's level 1. Next up, we trade our Lechonk that Nemona forced me to catch on Poco Path. And for that, we receive a Snow Runs, which honestly, I am not mad at either. Ice is a great type offensively, and I'm a big fan of Glalie. The only problem is, this is also level 1. How the heck am I gonna train these things? These are tiny little babies. Our final encounter I get to trade is a Fido that I caught right next to the Los Platos Pokemon Center, and for this trade, I got something a bit unexpected. Is that a shiny? What? Is this even real? I need to check this out. Turns out it's legit, which is insane because I was definitely expecting some hack shinies, and to get a real one is crazy. This is a good omen for things to come on this adventure. I have been blessed with a beautiful pink baby, and it's level 5, so this is gonna have to be what I'm gonna use to train everybody else. I also think to celebrate the fact that one of our first Pokemon we got in this Wonderlocke is a shiny that is actually legit, you should go down below and hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel to celebrate and keep up to date on all the new Wonderlocke episodes coming out for this series. I nicknamed the 2 Pokemon that I'm able to currently, with my Trapinch being named Miroem. I'm a big Hunter x Hunter fan, and Snowrunt being Teeth, for obvious reasons. So now that the journey has officially begun, I put on a new cute outfit and get ready to go. But y'all, I'm honestly so happy with our first 3 Pokemon. We just have to train them to be nice and strong. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this won't be as easy as I thought. My strongest member is a Lechonk. Yeah, this was quite a struggle. After bullying the local youth and getting our levels up a bit, I think we're ready to— oh god! Okay, you know what? We can do this. I have faith in my little Pinky. Yeah, nope, never mind, Pinky, we gotta go. Thank goodness, that could have been bad. Girl, please, just let me leave. Training definitely took longer than I thought, but eventually we got there. I felt confident enough with my team to move on to the next Pokemon Center and encounter right outside of Mesagoza. I caught a nearby Fletchling and got ready to get our next Wonder Traded team member. Looking at our team, I would love something sturdy, something stable, a good Pokemon to rely on. Okay, Sneasel, we can work with this. Wait, never mind, no we can't. I reluctantly trade my too high a level for us right now, Sneasel, for our actual next team member. Come on, Lurantis. Yeah, there's absolutely no way that this is low enough of a level for me to use. Yep, would you look at that. Okay, for real this time, this is the one. Our super solid team member is— oh. Hi. You are definitely not what I had in mind, but you know what? This is actually a blessing in disguise. This floppy little fish right here is a future Gyarados. We just have to keep him around long enough and level him up, and then we are set. So honestly, I am quite happy about this. Welcome to the team, Carpador. But just as I'm ready to head to Mesagoza to show everyone my fish, Nemona sprints over just begging to battle me, and now that this rival battle actually matters because I have a real team, let's do it. Miroem learned Bite not too long ago, and he sure knows how to use it, so I just spam Bites to get rid of Fuecoco, and luckily for her Terastallized Pawmi, which is totally unfair because I can't even Terra yet, thanks for that, Nemona, my Trapinch is a ground type, so this Pawmi can really only stare at me with a big old stupid light bulb on its head, lost and confused. I do get static though, which is annoying, but with a couple more bites from our baby Bites-a-Lot, we defeat Pawmi and win the battle with ease. Better luck next time, Nemona. We won today. Okay, now that's just insulting. Rubbing salt in the wound there, Nemona. Nemona and I finally arrive at Mesagoza, the big city where our school lies at the top of the world's biggest staircase. Okay, this is just torturing children. I get a cool ARC phone case from this shady looking person near a light post, listen to some music, and take a quick look around at everything, cause I'd rather do that than go to class. I absolutely have to be late at this point. It's probably like 5th period by now. As I begin my trek up the staircase, I see another student with an adorable Eevee backpack that I need immediately, getting harassed by members of Team Star who I actually have no idea who they are. We beat these losers and move on with our lives. Oh, and Nemona arrives after the first fight with a Terra Orb for us that we then get to test out against the next unfortunate Team Star member who gets to go against us. It's here where I get a tad overconfident and want to feature one of our other fabulous team members, so I swap to Teeth, and he immediately takes a massive hit. Okay, was not expecting that, but I quickly heal up and Terastallize for the very first time with Teeth and knock out the young goose with a couple of powder snows. I know that seemed dumb and risky, but I just wanted to have him have his moment to shine, okay? Both Team Star and Penny run away afterwards. I don't know, maybe they thought Teeth was gonna bite them, but that's actually something that Miriam does. We get lots of dialogue and cutscenes in school that you've all seen before. You've seen this game. Arvin wanting to go on Titan battle dates to grab herbs for sandwiches. Nimona itching for me to take on the gym challenge so we can battle after each and every one. And someone quite literally hacking into my phone to inform me of a plan to take down Team Star, which I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? But who the hell are you? Was I called here because I've been avoiding class? To be fair, it is my first day, and I feel like there are actually several students who have not been here. Oh, I'm actually here to FaceTime the professor. Sick. As long as I'm not getting suspended, it is all good with me. Professor Sada, who looks incredible by the way, tells me to take care of Koraidon in her stead for the time being, and that she'll keep track of my progress. Great, so now I have 2 people tracking me and hacking my phone. What a great first day of school. My school days breeze by until eventually Nimona comes in to say what we've all been thinking. That's right, girl, it's time for the treasure hunt. An out-of-school independent study that would never happen in the real world, where we get to do everything from the gym challenge, go defeat Titans, and taking down Team Star all in a day's work. Ha! You've a Cyclizar. I have the prehistoric red version. Arvin and Nimona argue about who loves us more and give us the choice to face the first gym or the first Titan as our first task, and as much as I want to side with Arvin because that's my boy, I decide to do the first gym battle in Cortando as our first thing. Let's go, Chewy. It's finally time for us to leave this dreaded tutorial land. We set out for South Province Area 2, and it's finally time that we get another encounter. I catch one of the best Pokemon ever, which I wish I could use, but it's fine. And we traded away for our next encounter, which ended up being a heavy hitter that I was not anticipating. Oh, an Oricorio! I think this Pokemon is actually highly underrated, so I'm really excited for this. And we got the Fire form, yay! Little did I know that this Oricorio would go on to be that stable member that I was looking for. I mean, look at this diva, how could she not be? I name her Viola after another diva from One Piece, a fantastic anime, 10 out of 10. Yeah, she's good, she doesn't need any training. So we reach Cortando, which actually gets us another encounter, and I grab this screaming baby olive and trade it away to make olive oil, but instead I get this giant ugly rock that also happens to be shiny and hacked, so bye girl. Oh, it's evolving. Okay. Girl, this isn't about you. I trade away this hunk of rock for our actual next team member, which is super cute, the most iconic little bug I ever did see. I freaking love Snom. This is almost too pure to add to the team and potentially lose. Like, I would be beside myself if anything happened to you. Plus, I feel our team composition is pretty alright right now, so I think we're gonna keep you in the box for now, buddy, but I love you so much. But now it's time for our first gym battle, and I'm definitely nervous, but I feel like my team is fierce divas, and they are ready. Nimona, have you just been waiting in this lobby hoping that I'd show up? Can't blame a girl for being passionate, I guess. Before I can challenge the gym though, this guy tells me that I need to participate in the olive roll, which I was disappointed to find out is not something that I can eat. Okay, what do I need to do? You want me to roll this giant thing? Okay. Y'all lucky I played soccer, so I know how to kick stuff real good. I did it! Oh, look at the Smoliv dancing! Now where can I get an actual olive roll? I returned to the gym from kicking stuff to face the first gym leader, Katie, a pastry chef here in Cortando who is super cute, but I don't know how health conscious it is to have bugs in your kitchen, girl. The battle begins, and my game plan is just hoping to do well with Viola. Oh girl, Katie had no idea what was coming. Turns out Viola eats bugs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and knocks out Nimble with one air cutter. She then proceeds to do the same thing with Tarantula, and when her ace Pokemon Teddiursa comes out, I knew damn well I didn't have to Terrastalize to win, but I wanted Viola to have her bright, shining moment anyway, even if it was a bit over the top. Yeah, Katie, I didn't mean to mop your floor so hard, but hey, it's nice to have a clean bakery. I stuff my face with cupcakes and head on my merry way. The first gym completed very easily, might I add. But I know too well that not all things could stay this way forever, so I gotta stay cautious. This is a lock after all. But I think now that we've beaten the first gym, it's time to check in with my boy Arvin and see what he's up to on his hunt for the Titan Pokemon. I do get super excited though and race to the next Pokemon Center to get another encounter, and I end up catching a Knackley to trade away. I don't even know what I want at this point, maybe a fairy type or an electric type, something with good coverage. So I didn't end up getting either one of those, but I did get something that I was not anticipating. The modern day version of Chewy. Is this your great-great-great-grandson? This Cyclizar is level 1, so I can use it, and honestly, I'm excited to. You have a Cyclizar. I have the prehistoric red version. I don't think I've ever used this Pokemon, so this will be a completely new experience for me. That's part of the reason I'm so excited to do a Wonderlocke in the first place, is being made to use Pokemon that maybe I wouldn't normally pick for myself. Welcome to the team, Cyclizar. I decide to train up everyone a little more because I start to realize I don't really have a fantastic option for this upcoming Titan Cloth battle. I mean, Cloth is a rock type, and the only Pokemon I really have that would be super effective is Miroem with Sandtomb. Sandtomb is not 100% accurate, and for me, it has a pretty bad track record of actually landing, and unfortunately, that's our best shot. It's gonna take a lot of trust in our good buddy Miroem to do it, but I think she can do it. That is, unless she almost gets taken out by a stray Squawkabilly at the Artisan Pokemon Center trying to get my next encounter. Good lord! This one must be the cousin of the one I yelled at earlier trying to get revenge. You almost got away with it, good sir, but not today. Not today, Satan. I traded away in hopes for something else that might be good for the Cloth Titan fight, maybe a grass or a water type Pokemon, but instead I end up getting a Ralts, which is fantastic later in the game, so I am not going to complain whatsoever, but it's a little too squishy to send in against the giant monster rock crab. It does know Shadow Sneak though, that's cool, but the time has come to face our first Titan Pokemon. Enough lollygagging around. Get over here, big boy! I Terra right away, hoping I can get a strong hit off right away, and oh boy was I mistaken. I was worried this would happen, but luckily for us, Cloth just tries to block me on Insta, and Miroem hits her second Sandtomb attempt, which does way more than I thought it would. That's my girl. We survive another Rock Smash and go in for the more surefire hit with Mud Slap to finish it off, but it just runs away from me, and you're not blocking me and getting away that easily. Hey, stop crunching and munching and listen to me. Oh, hey, Arven, you're gonna come help me out? Thanks. Let's try this again. Can you stop that? Miroem hits her Sandtomb while Arven's Shelter leers for the assist. However, I miss my second Sandtomb, which hurts just a little bit. But it seems Cloth has blocked me so much that it only wants Arven's Shelter. I go for one last Sandtomb, hoping for the best, and it lands, knocking out the Titan and winning us the battle. Miroem, my queen! I'm so proud of you, that's my starter! Arven and I head inside the lair to investigate the Herba Mystica it had been stashing. Now I can finally have that olive roll. Arven, that's like so totally sweet of you to cook for me. Like, I really appreciate that, because I don't think I've eaten in days. Or at least that's what I would have said, but Chewy comes out wanting some, and how can I say no to that sweet scaly face? Oh, not again! Yay, now we can dash! Chewy's just like us, had to be reminded that we could run. Arven then sends us on our way to have some secret time, and unfortunately, we all know why, and I'm already crying. So now you're probably wondering, Dominic, what are you gonna do next? I mean, we haven't even looked at Team Star yet, and these rapscallions are out here being rebellious with their crazy outfits and nail polish, but they can wait, because I have another gym battle that I want to do first. But before we do that, we have another encounter we can get at this Pokemon Center just outside of Artizone. With the next gym being grass type, we should be ready to slay anything that comes our way, but we could get something that helps us out even more here. I catch this little Bambi here and trade it off for a tiny little bucktooth bug. I know you're good against grass, but like, you know what? The Pokemon in the box could always use some more friends. Time for the next gym battle. And if the last battle with Katie was any indicator, I think Viola is out for blood and ready to go. But I think I want to give another member of our beautiful team the spotlight this time to spread the love around a little bit. Can't always be focusing on the same people all the time. We are a team here. Nimona, are you gonna be here every time, girl? You gotta stop stalking me. At least she acknowledges it. Do I gotta do another one of those oddly physical gym challenges again? I'll take that as a yes. So I just gotta collect a bunch of Sunflora? Sure, why not? Let's wrangle them up. I go all over Artizone, snatching up Sunfloras, and some want to fight while some just want a soda. While doing this, our cute little Pinky evolves into an even bigger Pinky while battling one. What a cutie! And eventually, I get quite the squad together. We could make a band. And I have just the song in mind. What do you mean by I have to give them back? No, they're my friends now. You can't take them from me. Do y'all enjoy enjoy building me up just to tear me down. Goodbye, my friends. You'll be in my heart for the rest of my journey. Just as dawn breaks, it is now time to face the next gym battle against its leader, Brassius, an eccentric artist who jumps off buildings, wears tight pants and a whip. Interesting. And has an obsession with the avant-garde. Probably dated a guy just like this once, honestly. We start off the battle with teeth, and with a couple of ice shards, we manage to take out his Petalil. But unfortunately, we do get to half health, and just to be safe, I don't want to go losing teeth here. I swap out to Cyclizar, who absolutely walls this little Smoliv, and we take it out with a breaking swipe. Finally is Brassius' ace Pokemon Sudowoodo, and I could send out Viola, but she is 4 times weak to rock, and I don't want to risk losing my diva to a Sudowoodo of all things. So I stay out with Cyclizar, knowing that I could probably take some hits from it. Plus, it's a good time to show off my new ride. We Terra Dragon to boost our breaking swipes while Sudowoodo Terra's Grass. Breaking swipe also lowers the opponent's attack stats, so that can only help us as Sudowoodo's attacks are all physical. After a couple breaking swipes, we take it out, finishing our second gym match and earning our second badge. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to make you lose so bad it made your scalp itch, but I'm sure there's an avant-garde shampoo for that. We snap a quick selfie for the Insta and head over on our way to the next— Hey, who are you? The Elite Four? I'm not ready for that. Hold on, sir. You cannot just come in here asking me these personal questions. I don't even know you. This man just threatened me and said I should come to his art class. How are you gonna say that I should train more and then hand me some acrylic paint? I'm not Bob Ross. But our journey so far has been a fun one. I've made a lot of new friends who've joined the team, and I have not lost anyone yet, but I know that the journey will only get tougher from here. We're gonna have to work real hard to keep up this good streak that we've got going. Maybe next time we'll face against our first team Starbase and see if we can take them down. I may need some help for that one, and we'll need to train up a floppy friend of mine. Let me know if you'd like to see my journey continue by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel to tell me you'd want more Wonderlocke shenanigans. Until next time, friends, the journey continues.